Oh, JOJ. I expected better. I mean, I didn't have time to Google it when I was on your channel. But, if you're going to come out with stuff, make sure it's factual, right? So I put into our master Google, right? Will the current people held on bail in the UK uh, on hunger strike get a trial, right? To which Google says, yes, the people on hunger strike in the UK will get a trial as they have been charged with various offences and remanded in custody pending their court appearances. The core of their protest is against being held on remand, right, for an extended period without a timely trial. In other words, they're being held on remand, like I said, and they want to know their trial date, and they're moaning and gone on hunger strike because they can't get their trial date quick. That is why one of their demands is to be let out immediately on bail. Well, they should have thought about that, shouldn't they? The individuals on hunger strike are activists associated with the group Palestine Action. They were arrested for the direct actions such as breaking in and criminal damage at EBIT Systems sites and RAF Bryce Norton before the group was prescribed under the Terrorism Act in July 2025. In fact, it was their actions that got them prescribed. They've got to take responsibility for that too. Their demands include immediate bail, a fair and timely trial, an end to prison censorship and poor conditions, which everyone has to suffer, right? The de-prescription of Palestine Action, yeah, good luck with that one. The actual closure of IBIT Systems sites in the UK. None of these demands will be met. None of them, right? The activists are currently awaiting trial, but their court dates are scheduled for months, right? Or in some cases, over a year in the future, right? Which is significantly beyond the typical 6-month limit for pre-trial detention in the UK. The government has stated that it will not intervene in ongoing legal cases as remand decisions are for independent judges. As of January the 6th, 2026, 4 individuals are reported to be continuing their hunger strike. Whoever can't trial set for June 2026. So Heber, I don't know why you're on hunger strike because you've got your trial date. Kareem Ahmed, trial set for January 2027. Another one got her trial date, or his trial date. Louis, I can't pronounce that. Trial set for January 2027. Yeah. On intermittent strike due to type 1 diabetes. Fine. Another name I can't pronounce has reportedly paused her hunger strike after 59 days as some demands regarding prison conditions were met. Fair enough. But her trial date is still pending confirmation. Other activists who initially joined the hunger strike have since paused or ended their protest due to health concerns. The health of those continuing is reported to be in critical condition, the doctor's warning of serious health risks, including organ failure and death. Well, yeah, that's what tends to happen if you go on hunger strike. But what I'm pointing out here is that they have indeed, some of them have got their trial. You were telling me that they're not going to get a trial, and yet, hey, they've got their trial date. And I don't know where this 6 month thing comes from, right? Because I know you can be on remand for a lot longer than 6 months. As long as they keep taking you back to court and fucking remanding you, there's nothing you can do till you get your trial date. So, it's time to take responsibility for your actions. And this is what the law states. So that this is what has to happen. But I mean, that their demands include immediate bail. Yeah, all right then. Better conditions. Okay, fair enough. An end to prison censorship. That means opening letters. That they've always done that. Big deal. The de-prescription of Palestine action, not going to happen. No, that's not going to happen. You don't get to do that, right? These people are now learning, right, that what the law that they use for the far right, right, they also apply to the far left. So, JOJ, next time, don't be just disingenuous. Don't lie to me, right? Because as I pointed out, they're on bail and they will get their trial. Luckily for them, they haven't been put into the mold of, you're not having a trial. You can go straight to court, guilty or not. We don't care. You can go straight in front of a judge and he can decide. Which I'm dead against that. We've always had jury trials here, but this was just a little thing to make it clear that I did do my due diligence. And what's this? A deeper dive. He's thinking. Yes, the individuals on hunger strike in the UK who are activists associated with banned group Palestine Actions are awaiting trial. Right? How much clearer can it get? Yeah? And you were saying they're not going to get a trial. Yes, they are. Stop lying. Gone. What's wrong with these people? Why do they lie?